Hello gamers, adventurers, and strategists. I'm thrilled to talk to you in this video about survival games that will be released soon or are in early access. There's a bit of everything from fantastical and futuristic survival games to well-known movie franchises and post-apocalyptic themes. Without further ado, let's get started. Awakening is a massively multiplayer online, open-world survival game developed by Funcom. Set in Frank Herbert's Dune universe, players must survive on the harsh planet of Arrakis, facing dangers such as giant sandworms, deadly sandstorms, and rival factions. Dune universe immersion faithfully recreates iconic elements like sandworms, freemen, and mentats. Players can explore locations like Arakeen and deep deserts, manage resources, build shelters, search for spice, and face lurking dangers. Combine survival, exploration, building, combat, and social interaction. Players can become warriors, merchants, leaders, or political manipulators. Merges classic survival mechanics with MMO elements for a unique experience. Explore Arrakis, gather rare resources, build bases, and control territories. Interact with factions, form alliances, and engage in political intrigues for power and influence. Awakening offers an immersive Dune experience with varied gameplay and a persistent open world. Releasing in 2025, it promises to appeal to Dune fans and survival game enthusiasts alike. Another survival game for a very well-known title, Jurassic Park Survival. For fans of dinosaurs and survival games, here is an explosive mix. Return to Isla Nublar after the events of the original 1993 Jurassic Park film to experience an adventure that has been 65 million years in the making. Try to survive in this intense first-person solo action-adventure game where you will play as Dr. Maya Joshi, an InGen scientist who couldn't evacuate Isla Nublar, and discover an all-new story. Through fascinating encounters, feel the awe and danger embodied by the dinosaurs brought to life by John Hammond's vision, with each species having distinct and adaptive behavior. Embark on an adventure in a fully modeled Isla Nublar teeming with reactive wildlife, dinosaurs, and other surprising dangers. From the iconic park gates to the visitor center and beyond, Jurassic Park comes to life like never before. Avoid the iconic film dinosaurs that are hunting you, thwart their ambushes, and interact with them. Stealth and diversion will be your two assets for surviving unforgettable encounters with the most dangerous creatures ever to walk the earth. Explore the park and face its dangers. Use all the resources at your disposal to find clever solutions to survive the many threats that lurk on Isla Nublar. The game Jurassic Park Survival is not canceled and is expected to be released in 2025. Another title that I really like is State of Decay. I've already spent dozens of hours playing the first two titles, despite some weaknesses in the games, but I really enjoyed them and enjoyed trying to save as many people as possible. Now, after the release of State of Decay 2, Microsoft fully acquired Undead Labs, making it a first-party studio. They're working on State of Decay 3, an open-world survival game set years after a zombie apocalypse nearly wipes out humanity. As a growing zombie threat takes over the landscape, you must build a life for your community of surviving settlers. Your decisions affect the events and stories of the game, so be careful. If a member of your community falls against a horde of zombies, you will permanently lose that character and their abilities. Every risk must be measured against the reward. With online multiplayer for up to 4 players, build a community with your friends in a shared, persistent world. You can build, develop, and expand a foundation that reflects your plans and choices. I heard that State of Decay 3 was originally scheduled to release in 2025, but the game will probably release in early 2026 if there are no changes, of course. The Lost Wild is a first-person dinosaur game that offers an immersive and cinematic experience. It captures both the wonder and terror inspired by these majestic creatures of nature. In this game, dinosaurs are not mere monsters but realistically behaving animals capable of inspiring both admiration and fear. Dive into a wild prehistoric world where you are just a link in the food chain. To survive, you will need to stay clear-headed, vigilant, and ready to flee at any moment. In case of danger, use non-lethal weapons to scare off your predators in intense gameplay sequences, similar to a game of cat and mouse. Explore a lush environment dotted with abandoned facilities and teeming with prehistoric life. Scavenge the area to collect essential items for your survival while facing increasingly formidable dangers as you progress. Gradually uncover the mysteries hidden at the heart of this enigmatic island. To survive, move stealthily, use decoys, and take advantage of your environment. The items you collect will provide new options for dealing dealing with threats. Be cunning, anticipate your enemy's movements, and if you fail, flee or hide. In the Lost Wild, dinosaurs are both curious and adaptable. They can retreat if they are surprised or intimidated. Use fire or non-lethal weapons to temporarily repel them. Observe their behavior carefully to find weaknesses and survive their attacks. You are stuck in a primitive and brutal universe. To escape, you will need to master its rhythms and anticipate its dangers. A mysterious voice on the radio seems to guide you, offering a glimmer of hope. With its help, explore the complex, piece together the story, and find out what really happened on this island. The release date has not yet been announced, but we hope to discover this promising game very soon. Aloft is a cozy survival game in the clouds where you can transform any island into a flying ship to explore the skies, navigate across the world, discover new islands, gather resources, build your dream home, and take care of your animals, either solo or in groups of up to 8 players. However, amidst these natural wonders, a corruption spreads. Eradicate it and find a cure for the fungal threat that devours all other forms of life. Rediscover lost knowledge, prepare powerful antidotes, enrich the biodiversity of the islands, and restore the balance of the aerial ecosystem. The sky provides you with everything you need. Cook delicious meals to gain bonuses, gather resources to craft tools, and explore to find new technologies. Navigate freely in the skies and discover ancient ruins where you can uncover the secrets of the past. Build and customize your home. By constructing a helm, a rudder, and sails, you will be able to navigate the winds and explore the skies. Fly in jet streams to enhance your crafting power and navigation speed, but make sure your sails can withstand it. Find and heal islands from corruption by eliminating fungal creatures in combat. Craft antidotes to save animals and restore harmony within the islands. By restoring their biodiversity, you gain access to new special resources and make them more resistant to corruption. Grow various crops in your garden to cook delicious recipes, and take care of the cuddliest animals to gain rare resources. Create a true bond with them by meeting all their needs, and they might even end up protecting you. Bring your entire island with you when you join another player's world, and create a small village of celestial explorers. Use the in-game island creator to design anything you can imagine, then share your creations with the community to populate their worlds. Challenge corruption, restore balance, and let your creativity soar in the limitless skies of Aloft. See you later in the clouds. The game is in early access, and you can get a discount through the link in the description. Light No Fire is a game that combines adventure, construction, survival, and exploration. Set on an imaginary planet the size of Earth, it blends the richness of a role-playing game with the freedom of a sandbox survival experience. Strength in numbers. Meet players from all corners of the globe. Live your life, explore, and survive together. Build sustainable buildings and communities, or venture solo to explore the world on behalf of others. A truly open world with no limits on an unprecedented scale. An incredibly dense and diverse planet, teeming with enchanting biomes, unusual enemies, and valuable resources to discover. Light No Fire invites you to explore an ancient world. A world where you are not the hero. A universe rich in history and mystery where you must fight every day to survive. Inspired by the epic breadth, enchanting charm, and imaginative worlds we love so much in classic fantasy. All mountains can be climbed, each one overlooking panoramas, oceans, and continents that stretch as far as the eye can see, and that may have never been seen before. Who will reach the highest peaks? Who will discover the deepest seas? Sail along long rivers and vast oceans, ride wild creatures through fantastical landscapes, and fly over unknown lands on the back of a dragon. Terminator Survivors. 4 years after humanity's near extinction, you emerge from a shelter to rebuild society in a hostile world. Collect materials, resources, and information, and gather survivors to establish a base of operations. But you're not alone. Skynet's relentless machines are tracking you, intent on eradicating humanity. Play solo or in co-op with up to 3 players, and uncover the truth behind the nuclear apocalypse, Skynet, and the Terminator threat. Explore a meticulously crafted world filled with references to James Cameron's masterpiece. Encounter iconic and lesser-known characters from the franchise, and gather survivors who will help you improve your base. The formidable Terminator is a constant threat. The story takes place after the second film, revealing more about Judgment Day. Your mission is to gather the remaining survivors and use your base as a springboard for humanity's new beginning. Progress in solo or co-op mode with up to 3 friends. Equip yourself for close combat or ranged attacks, but stealth stealth and caution can be smarter approaches against Skynet's machines and heavily armed raiders. We don't have many videos or gameplay sequences for this game. Expected release date 2025. I hope you enjoyed this list. It remains a personal list and doesn't mean that other games I didn't mention are not interesting. Thank you for following. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the promotional prices in the description. See you soon.